Ladies and gentlemen, as we grow older, the choices we make about what we eat become more important than ever. A small decision, something as simple as grabbing a handful of nuts, can have a powerful effect on our heart health, brain function, and overall longevity. Today, we're going to uncover the surprising truth behind one nut that seniors should avoid at all costs, and another that should become a daily habit for anyone looking to age with strength, clarity, and vitality. By the end of this talk, you'll know exactly which nut can silently harm your health and which one can help protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and support a longer, healthier life. As we age, our bodies respond differently to the foods we eat. Digestive changes, slower metabolism, and heightened sensitivity to sodium, sugars, and inflammatory fats mean that even foods considered healthy for younger adults may pose risks for seniors. Nuts are often praised as nutrient-dense superfoods, rich in healthy fats, protein, fiber, and essential minerals. However, not all nuts are created equal, and not all are beneficial for seniors. In fact, some can put unnecessary strain on the heart, increase inflammation, or worsen chronic conditions that become more common with age. Many packaged nuts on grocery store shelves contain excessive amounts of added salt, sugar, or hydrogenated oils. These additives can drastically alter what is naturally a healthy food into something harmful. For example, salted nuts may contain upwards of 100–200 milligrams of sodium per small serving. While this may not concern younger adults, seniors, particularly those with high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney issues, or fluid retention, must be especially cautious about sodium intake. Excess sodium leads to elevated blood pressure, swelling, and higher risk of stroke or heart attack. What seems like a small snack can quickly exceed recommended limits. Another concern is added sugars and glazes found in honey-roasted nuts, candied nuts, chocolate-coated nuts, and flavored nut mixes. These products cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, which is dangerous for seniors with diabetes or prediabetes. Blood sugar instability also contributes to fatigue, cognitive fog, and inflammation, which accelerates aging. While nuts themselves contain healthy fats that slow digestion, the added sugars override these benefits. Additionally, some nuts, including certain roasted varieties, are cooked in unhealthy oils high in omega-6 fatty acids. Although omega-6 fats are essential in moderation, excessive consumption, especially relative to omega-3 intake, promotes inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation plays a major role in conditions like arthritis, cardiovascular disease, cognitive decline, and even some cancers. Seniors already face higher inflammation levels due to natural aging, so dietary choices that add to this burden should be avoided. There is also the issue of digestion. Some nuts are harder on the stomach, especially if they are roasted at high temperatures or coated with additives. Seniors with gastroesophageal reflux, GERD, digestive sensitivity, diverticulosis, or gallbladder issues may experience discomfort, bloating, or indigestion after eating certain nut varieties. Finally, portion sizes matter. Nuts are calorie-dense, and overeating them, especially unhealthy varieties, can lead to unwanted weight gain. Maintaining a healthy weight is crucial for seniors to reduce joint strain, improve mobility, support heart health, and prevent the progression of chronic disease. For these reasons, it's important to understand that while nuts can be incredibly beneficial, seniors must choose them wisely. The right nuts in their natural form can boost health, but the wrong ones, especially processed varieties, can quietly harm the body over time. When discussing the worst nut for seniors, the problem often isn't the nut itself, it's what has been added to it during processing. The nut most commonly identified as unhealthy for seniors is the salted, honey-roasted, or flavored peanut. And there are several reasons for this. Peanuts are already higher in inflammatory omega-6 fats than many other nuts, and when they are roasted in cheap oils, coated with sugar, or packed with artificial flavors, they become one of the least healthy options for older adults. Many commercial peanut products are roasted in oils like cottonseed, soybean, or sunflower oil. These oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed excessively, disrupt the body's inflammatory balance. For seniors, chronic inflammation drives many health issues, including arthritis, heart disease, and memory decline. When peanuts are processed with these inflammatory oils, they contribute to swelling, joint pain, and increased cardiovascular strain. Next, consider the salt content. Salted peanuts can contain extremely high sodium levels. Seniors who consume these regularly may experience spikes in blood pressure, water retention, dizziness, or swelling in the legs and ankles. Sodium also stresses the kidneys, which naturally become less efficient with age. For those who already have kidney disease, hypertension, or heart failure, Salty peanuts are particularly harmful. Honey-roasted peanuts are often perceived as lightly sweetened, but the truth is far more concerning. These peanuts are coated in sugar, corn syrup, caramelized coatings, and sometimes even artificial glazing agents. This transforms a nutrient-rich food into something similar to candy. High sugar intake leads to insulin spikes and destabilizes blood sugar levels. Dangerous for seniors with diabetes. Sugar also promotes inflammation, weakens the immune system, accelerates tissue aging, and contributes to cognitive issues. Another issue is the presence of additives, preservatives, artificial colors, and artificial flavors commonly found in processed peanut snacks. These chemical ingredients can be taxing on the liver and difficult for seniors to metabolize. Some additives may cause headaches, digestive upset, allergic reactions, or behavioral changes in sensitive individuals. Furthermore, peanuts are more susceptible than other nuts to aflatoxin contamination, natural toxins produced by molds. While not usually dangerous in small amounts, aflatoxins can cause digestive issues and long-term liver strain. High-quality manufacturers test for aflatoxins, but cheaper peanut products may be less carefully monitored. Another overlooked issue is portion control. Because processed peanuts are highly flavored, salty, sweet, crunchy, they are easy to overeat. Seniors may consume far more calories and sodium than intended simply because these nuts stimulate appetite more than raw or lightly roasted varieties. Finally, while peanuts can be nutritious in their natural form, the heavily processed versions transform them into a danger for aging adults. Instead of supporting heart, joint, and brain health, they undermine it. The worst nut is not inherently bad, but becomes dangerous through processing. Among all nuts available, walnuts stand out as the single best nut for seniors to include in their diet daily. Unlike most nuts, walnuts contain exceptionally high levels of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. Omega-3s are essential fats that the body cannot produce on its own, and they play a crucial role in maintaining heart health, brain function, and lowering inflammation. Seniors often struggle with low-grade chronic inflammation, a natural part of aging. This inflammation contributes to stiffness, joint issues, heart disease, memory decline, and slower recovery from illness. Walnuts help counteract this by providing anti-inflammatory omega-3 fats. These fats support the production of anti-inflammatory compounds and help balance the high omega-6 levels typically found in processed foods and cooking oils. For heart health, walnuts are outstanding. Numerous studies show that consuming a small handful of walnuts daily can lower LDL bad cholesterol, reduce plaque buildup in arteries, and support overall cardiovascular function. Seniors are at increased risk for heart attacks, stroke, and arrhythmias, so foods that nourish the heart are especially important. Walnuts also contain L-arginine, a compound that helps relax blood vessels, improving circulation and reducing blood pressure. Walnuts are equally impressive when it comes to brain health. The brain naturally shrinks with age and becomes more vulnerable to oxidative stress. Walnuts contain polyphenols, antioxidants, and vitamin E, all of which help protect brain tissue. Omega-3 seconds in particular are essential for maintaining cell membranes and supporting neurotransmitter function. Seniors who consume walnuts regularly may experience improved memory, better focus, and even slower cognitive decline. Some research suggests that walnuts may help reduce the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease by promoting healthier brain aging. In addition to their anti-inflammatory and brain protective effects, walnuts help support metabolic health. They are rich in fiber and protein, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels, reduce cravings, and promote healthy digestion. Seniors with diabetes or prediabetes can benefit from incorporating walnuts into their meals because they help maintain stable glucose levels. Walnuts also offer benefits for bone health, thanks to their magnesium and phosphorus content. These minerals are essential for maintaining bone density, a particularly important consideration for seniors who may be at risk for osteoporosis or fractures. Digestion slows naturally with age, and constipation becomes more common. Walnuts contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, promoting healthy bowel movements and supporting a balanced gut microbiome. A healthy gut is increasingly recognized as a key factor in immunity, mental health, and chronic disease prevention. What sets walnuts apart from other nuts is not just their nutrient profile, but the synergy of their components. The combination of healthy fats, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals makes them a complete food source for senior wellness. Just one small handful, about 1 ounce per day, is enough to deliver these benefits without excess calories. Cognitive health is one of the top concerns for seniors. Many older adults worry about memory loss, slower thinking, and the risk of Alzheimer's or dementia. While no single food can prevent these conditions entirely, certain nutrients have been shown to significantly support brain function and slow cognitive decline. Walnuts in particular contain powerful brain-supporting compounds that make them the ideal nut for daily consumption. The most important nutrient for the brain found in walnuts is omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid. Omega-3s support the structure of brain cell membranes, promote efficient communication between neurons, and reduce inflammation that can accelerate aging in the brain. In seniors, chronic inflammation is closely linked to memory problems, decreased focus, and slowed cognitive processing. Walnuts help counteract these effects by promoting a healthier internal environment for brain cells. Another major benefit is the high antioxidant content in walnuts. Oxidative stress builds up naturally with age and damages brain tissue over time. Walnuts contain vitamin E, flavonoids, melatonin, and polyphenols, antioxidants that protect neurons from this wear and tear. Antioxidants act like shields, defending brain cells from damage caused by free radicals. This protection helps maintain sharper thinking, better recall, and more stable mood. Walnuts also support the formation of new neural connections, an essential part of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to form new pathways and reorganize itself. While neuroplasticity naturally slows with age, it doesn't stop, especially when supported by nutrients like omega-3 seconds and polyphenols. Seniors who regularly eat walnuts may find it easier to learn new skills, remember information, and maintain cognitive flexibility. Blood flow to the brain is another critical factor in cognitive function. Walnuts contain L-arginine, a compound that supports healthy blood vessel function and improves circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach the brain, supporting mental clarity and reducing the risk of vascular dementia. Emerging research also shows that walnuts support the gut-brain axis. A healthy gut helps produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which regulate mood, motivation, and stress levels. The fiber and natural compounds in walnuts help feed beneficial gut bacteria, creating a healthier environment that supports cognitive and emotional well-being. For seniors, this can translate to improved mood stability, reduced anxiety, and better sleep. Memory improvement is one of the most notable benefits. Studies show that individuals who consume walnuts regularly tend to perform better on memory tests than those who don't. This effect is believed to result from the combination of omega-3, antioxidants, and minerals that support brain structure and function. Finally, walnuts can play a preventive role. While they cannot cure cognitive diseases, consistent consumption may help reduce the risk of cognitive decline. They support brain resilience, improve communication between neurons, reduce inflammation, and protect against oxidative stress, all of which contribute to maintaining cognitive function well into older age. Of the most encouraging truths about nutrition is that small, consistent habits often make the biggest long-term impact. Seniors do not need to overhaul their entire diet to improve their health. Instead, adding just one beneficial nut, like a handful of walnuts, to their daily routine can produce meaningful improvements in heart health, joint comfort, memory, energy, and overall vitality. This concept is known as habit stacking, where a single healthy choice becomes the foundation for better overall wellness. Eating one handful of walnuts daily is simple, affordable, and requires no preparation. Despite its simplicity, this small habit can positively influence every major system in the body. For example, cardiovascular health dramatically improves when nutrient-rich foods are eaten consistently. Walnuts help lower LDL cholesterol, improve blood vessel elasticity, and reduce inflammation, all factors that influence heart disease risk. For seniors, maintaining healthy circulation is essential, not just for heart function, but also for brain health, mobility, and energy levels. A single dietary change, such as avoiding processed nuts and choosing raw or lightly roasted walnuts, can help reduce long-term cardiovascular strain. Similarly, small dietary improvements often lead to better mobility. Inflammation is a major source of joint pain and reduced range of motion in older adults. Foods rich in omega-3 seconds help reduce inflammation in tissues, easing discomfort in joints and muscles. Over time, this can support greater mobility and independence. Energy levels also rise when the body receives a more balanced mix of nutrients. Walnuts provide healthy fats that stabilize blood sugar and support sustained energy. Seniors who struggle with afternoon fatigue or brain fog often notice improvement after stabilizing their blood sugar through nutrient-dense snacks, like walnuts instead of sugary or processed options. Cognitive health benefits are cumulative, meaning they build over time. The antioxidants and omega-3s in walnuts help protect brain cells daily. Just as unhealthy eating can accelerate cognitive decline, healthy daily habits can slow it and support mental sharpness. Consistency is the key. Many seniors believe that improving health requires complex diets or expensive supplements, but the truth is that simple habits practiced daily are the most effective. Choosing the right nut, one rich in omega-3s, antioxidants, and clean nutrients, outperforms any heavily processed snack. Another overlooked benefit of this small change is psychological empowerment. When seniors adopt manageable, healthy habits, they often feel more in control of their wellness. This creates a positive feedback loop, making it easier to adopt additional healthy habits such as walking more, staying hydrated, or improving sleep hygiene. Finally, the simplicity of this daily nut habit ensures it is sustainable. There is no need for complicated recipes, strict diets, or difficult routines. Just one handful of walnuts each day can contribute to a longer, healthier, more vibrant life. The cumulative power of small choices is one of the greatest gifts we can embrace, especially as we age.